see, and they'll know, and they'll say, why, she wouldn't even harm a...
We all know that there is no good without evil and no bright side without the dark. Hence, there shall be no great heroes without great villains. How about we list the top 10 villains of the 1960s for you? Sounds exciting? Well, hold on as the excitement will go on increasing as the list moves forward. So sit back and enjoy as we present to you the 10 most influential negative characters of the 1960s in this video. So, let's get started. Starting from the first one, Dr. Zaius from Planet of the Apes is one hell of a character to remember. Played by Shakespearean actor Maurice Evans, Dr. Zaius is a unique villain mostly due to his function in the society of his universe. He is both a scientist and an extremely pious individual, acting as the Minister of Science and the chief defender of the faith in the world of the apes. Evans plays Zaius with a charm and bluster that makes him often amusing, but it all comes from a very serious and complex place. Moving on with the list, we have the Child Catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The Catcher was played by Sir Robert Helpman. Helpman was not a major movie star, but he did gain quite a reputation on stage in England as a dancer and occasional musical performer. He was getting on in years by the late 60s, but proved to still have plenty of spark and energy. The way he cackled and roared like a wild beast with triumph after catching the kids, his cart barreling through the crooked streets of Bulgaria, is infectiously despicable. If you're a fan of action-packed cowboys, then the next one will amuse you. Any guesses? Well, we are talking about Angel Eyes from The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Arguably the greatest Western villain of all time, Angel Eyes is the representative of the bad in this film's title. At first glance he doesn't seem like that bad a dude, but looks are often deceiving. Behind the smirk and his namesake irises, Angel Eyes is essentially soulless. He's a killing machine and a cold-blooded sociopath who will find any excuse to shoot someone down, especially if it means he can make a quick buck out of it. Continuing with the video, we have Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians as our next gem in the list. Voiced by Betty Lou Gerson, frankly a psychotic skeleton of a woman who makes it her mission to turn dozens upon dozens of innocent puppies into fur coats, and gives us one of the best car chases in movie history, deserves a place on this list. As far as the range of villains is concerned, even sci-fi movies haven't been left untouched. You must have seen such an example in the character Khan from Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Playing a villain of the week in the 60s Star Trek series, Khan was repurposed and turned into an iconic villain, filled with personal hatred for Captain Kirk after he marooned him on Ceti Alpha 5. Khan hijacked a ship using terrifying mind control slugs to control Chekhov. Talking about psychotic ones, Baby Jane Hudson. Whatever happened to Baby Jane comes first to our mind. Bette Davis throws subtlety to the wind in the flamboyant title role of this aging starlet standard. Her psycho former child actor sticks in your mind not only for her memorably schizoid outbursts, but for the ferocious way Davis battles with her co-star and real-life arch-enemy Joan Crawford for the spotlight. HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey has to be one of the most subtle yet dangerous villains of all time. Stanley Kubrick's galaxy-traversing masterpiece gave us a bad guy for the ages in the artificially intelligent computer HAL 9000. It's the voice by Douglas Rain that chills the most. Flat and effectless with just a hint of superiority. There's no rage in this machine, just cold indifference. Moving forward, the next one on the list is Mrs. Izelin from The Manchurian Candidate. Angela Lansbury is scarily perfect in John Frankenheimer's Cold War classic as the senator's wife-cum-communist plant who uses hypnotic suggestion to make her sleeper agent son carry out everything from breakups to assassinations. Don't believe the Queen of Diamonds get-up she wears, there's nothing noble about this character. Well, next up is Ulrich Goldfinger from Goldfinger, listed among the top 10 performances in a negative character in the 60s. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. With all due respect to Ernst Blofeld, Rosa Klebb and Jaws, the Bond villain we most love to hate is the man with the Midas touch. Whether killing a traitorous cohort with gold paint or pointing a laser at Sean Connery's crotch, nobody threatened 007 with more panache than Gert Freeb's Aurum-obsessed foe. Last but not least, we have Norman Bates from Psycho, another masterpiece in the thriller genre by Hitchcock. Some boys are close to their mothers. Let's just say that Norman loves his mum not wisely, but too well. The credit goes to Anthony Perkins for making the gangly caretaker of the Bates Motel seem like he's simply a slightly off version of the boy next door. All the better to fool viewers once it becomes apparent that Norman is, what's the phrase? Not himself some days. The original slasher film villain. Thank you guys, that was the video. Do let us know how you liked it in the comment section. Also share and subscribe to our channel. It will keep encouraging us to keep up the excellent work and bring you the best of content from the world of cinema. Peace.